Okay, this video is the finale for talking about Gotham Knights. Hopefully. I will laugh if after I post this, news of a 60 FPS patch and DLC and a new Heroic Assault come out. This video showcases the final floor in Heroic Assault, but there's a few other things to talk about before we get there. At floor 15 and onwards, that's when higher level gear above level 40 starts popping up. And here's the thing, after you start picking up stronger gear, you can go back to the main game and gear of that level starts to drop there too, so you don't always have to go to Heroic Assault unless you want to keep doing the other floors. Ice type gear, oh, that's just the best in this game. Best type period. Especially with Red Hood. Speaking of, now this game had some annoying enemy types, but they're still beatable. It wasn't complete BS like Marvel's Avengers, but the point is, Red Hood's Barrage plus Ice Gear, that wrecks all those annoying enemy types, especially the ones that summon drones. Another thing, I remember giving this game an 8. Now, there's another video. Yeah, I definitely never posted that here on YouTube because there's no way I would have been able to do it. A video I posted on TikTok, I changed that 8 to a 9. And yeah, I stand by that because this game functions. Since day one, this game worked. I almost forgot to mention two things. One, when you join a session, it's always quick. Like you join in little seconds, in 3 seconds. Under 15 seconds tops. That's crazy to me. And it's baffling too, because if you join someone else's session, it's quick. But it takes a while for someone to join you. And those co-op boss fights. There's not much to talk about there. Aside from Harley going from electric attacks to fire. Pretty much a firebender in that one. And all of those fights are definitely designed for co-op. I mean, with the higher, once you get to level 60 gear, it's possible to do the Talia fight, but it's better to do that with another player. And in all of those boss fights, there was no lag. Not a single time. Think about that. How many other games these days do we have that actually works at day one and isn't a greedy mess? Some complainers say there's nothing else. But why does there have to be anything else? Well, for now anyway, in the base game. You get the campaign. You got co-op. You got the side missions. You got Heroic Assault. You got the co-op boss fights. And all of it works. All functions. All for one price, which, last I checked on Amazon, this game's going for 40 or 50 bucks now. I am still baffled. Like, what kind of timeline are we living in where the underdog Gotham Knights get so much right, yet Marvel's Avengers failed, and the Task Force X game, a Rocksteady game, is repeating the same mistakes? Now let's talk about this final floor. At this point in the video, you may already see it, but yeah, Starro's there in a freaking Zordon tube. Pretty funny to me. Now, you don't fight him. However, remember, Starro is the very first villain, the very first threat the Justice League has ever faced. Now, sure, in the Task Force X movie, that team is mostly people with no powers, but, you know, for movie purposes, of course, they had to win. But in this game, there is, like, no, the Bat family alone, they would not be able to fight this thing, really. Because this is a threat that needed the whole Justice League to beat them the first time. So anyway, it was weird having to freaking escort the payload. And later on in this raid, a third player joined, so we had more help. And later on, a mind-controlled Man-Bat shows up, so there was something else, at least there was a boss. And those two teammates destroyed him before I could help out. Once the fight is done, Starro is teleported elsewhere. I thought that was the Phantom Zone, but wait, that's not how the Phantom Zone projector usually works, so Starro was blasted off into space to be someone else's problem. At the end of this fight, I'll add some final thoughts.
Not so tough now. Someone get Starro moving. Great. What's this creepy bastard?
Not done. There will be nothing left of you. Heed your message.
I love cleaning the streets of scum like you. Fish in a barrel.
Defend your master with your lives if you must. This pathetic contraption cannot
Heads up!
me. Not even those fools on the wall managed to stop mine.
Here we go.
Begone, pest! No match for my power. Save your master and you will be rewarded. Protect your master.
Bring it in! You're in trouble!
Save your master and you will be rewarded. Here comes the boom. Protect your master. Lead your master and defeat these
Heads up! That's it! Here comes the boom! Wreck! Try this! Brace yourself!
Free your master. Conqueror of the cosmos. 9 galaxies have fallen to my will. You are nothing but ants to me. No, you're less than ants. You're specks. Putrid dust. No, you're amoebas. Floating in the putrid flotsam you call Earth.
Only thing bigger than you is man. Guess I gotta wait for the thing to charge. Check this out. Try this.
craters where your cities once stood. No one will remember Earth and its foolish heroes. History will forget you, while I will live in the annals of every civilization to come. No one shall.
Go be some other planet's problem.
As far as evil intergalactic entities go, I'd say that Starro is a solid 5 out of 10.
Alright, so this really is a good game. We got a good game here, and it will be infuriating if all the bashing stops this from going anywhere. Now, apparently, WB Games Montreal is working on a different game. Hopefully that means they got the Titans IP. And if they do, then they got the chance to take this good foundation they have and improve it. And lead to that game beating their Arkham City in terms of quality and overall improvement. In fact, just imagine a Titans game with this game's brutality. Throw a ball! Ball, bitch! You're gonna die!
Make sure I clean up the...
Empty your pocket. Appreciate it. You've got to be kidding me again.
Get back! Get him! Get him! No! No!
Let him get up, let him get up. Fight back, nigga! Fight back, nigga! Fight back! Fight back!
We want this to work, we can scope it out to get...
Activity with signs of electric surges. Use caution.
Something there?
You with signs of electric surges. Use caution.
That would be amazing. One other thing to talk about. We got to talk about Barbara Gordon in this. Just wow. Props to the devs on that one. And if they do make a Titans game, then that brings up one thought. Oh, two. Starfire and Raven. You know what? Y'all can quote me on this. There is no way on God's green earth that WB Games Montreal will be able to top Barbara Gordon's design. Be able to top that. All those suits with Starfire and Raven. No way. And we'll cap off this finale with one final clip.
You knew how this was gonna end?
Thank you for saving me.